A very basic logo and slogan appears with a bridge in the backdrop. Coming up on this episode, we explore around Rivy. We get amused by a sign, and we get distracted by a little beach, but we enjoy the beautiful surroundings on our travels. We explore the grounds of the gardens and all they behold. The GPS and what free words can be found here and in the description. Video chapters relate to the marked map locations, and feel free to pause here to inspect our route. Let the journey begin. Christy and Val are walking down a path. Information signs are on the left and the right. We start our adventure by landing ourselves in the wrong car park, but it opens up the exploration of this lovely woodlands era that Valo and I explore. Christy and Valo walk through an opening in the trees towards a beach. The camera is following Valo, who is running across the beach with such glee before stopping for treats. I'm in front of the camera, beanie and bag on me as always, standing on the beach with the reservoir and tree line in the backdrop. For years, but it is an absolute gem. We're going to be exploring today, finding out all the lovely views, bringing back those old memories, like gems like this. Just off the little beaten path is this lovely lake. Valo walking in the reservoir before fading back to me. Alright, let's continue exploring, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video and this tour around Rivy. Alright, let's carry on. Christy and Valo walk from the beach into the woods. You will notice a Go Ape station is around here, so there will be a lot of signs with regards to zip wires, platforms, etc. Generally there isn't any danger, but you should always be wary of where you're stepping. The camera is walking through the woods. Woodland walks are some of my favourites. I love the light, the canopy, the sounds. It's absolutely beautiful. And I can keep in most of the audio, so you get to hear everything around me. And probably, the zips on my back. Camera steps from behind a tree going left and then follows Christy and Valo through the woods along the path. It was time to move on and get back on track. We found the path to head towards the gardens, and if you're recreating this wacky route for yourselves, refer back to the map. It's a bit of a diversion, but well worth the time. The camera is now in an open area following Christy and Valo as they walk on a concrete path. The camera looks upon Christy and Valo inspecting a sign of the current area. Christy and Valo pass the camera going along the grass path and into some trees. And past the barn we go. I appear in front of the camera walking along a trail with the trees in the backdrop. But we consult the maps, get back on our markers and back to exploring. But on the other hand, I don't mind getting lost too much because it allows you to explore things that you've never seen before and you turn it into an adventure for the day. Just, mark where you parked, know how to get back, and always bring supplies for you and your furry friends. Alright, let's adventure on. Oh, that's bright sunlight. Christy and Valo walk past the camera on a rubble pathway surrounded by trees and foliage. The camera follows them around a corner and towards a wooden gate. I appear in front of the camera, walking up a steep path. Behind me are trees on either side, but people are also walking the pathway with their dogs behind me. Several woodlands, exploring the great outdoors and everything around it. We venture upon the main path that we were supposed to start on. Oh, it's quite an incline, but do enjoy the day. Enjoy the views. Hang on, I need some water. Oh. Christy and Valo walk past the camera along a path heading towards and under a large stone bridge. I then appear in front of the camera, walking and the trail behind me. We finally made it to Rivington Terraced Gardens. This is our destination for the day, but the first of many, because anyone who's visited here, or if it's your first time, there are so many monuments, buildings, archways to explore. And it's absolutely beautiful. Hopefully we'll get through quite a lot of them today. The sun is scorching and we're obviously, keeping Valo as cool as possible and ourselves. There's a lot of beauty to explore today. I hope you enjoy our travels. And my nasally speaking, but it's going to be a beautiful day. Do come visit Rivington in the future. It has got so many things, including Rivy Pike, which we'll probably explore on another day. Alright, let's carry on.
The camera pans left, showing the trees all along the path before following Christy and Ballo walking said path. Christy and Ballo walk past the camera. They head towards a fork in the road before going left entrance, and all the while the sunbeams are down on the area. The camera follows Christy and Ballo down a path towards a large pond. I appear in front of the camera, a large pond is behind me and a pathway on my right.
We've reached the Japanese gardens and lake, as you can see behind me. It's an absolute gem here and a relaxing part to take down a picnic or take in the sights. Alright, let's go explore.
The camera pans right as it follows Christy and Ballo walking up a small hill. The camera is in the ruins of a small house. Christy is on the right, placing a treat on the wall. Ballo is on his back feet, eating the treat. The camera follows Christy and Ballo up a large set of stone steps. A set of stone wall borders the area and the side of the steps. At the top, a stone archway. The area has trees shading the area on either side. As we climb the stairs and pass through the archway, we're greeted by this beautiful open area just wanting to be explored. The camera looks upon an open area, in the distance a once filled pond, and on the right more stone step. Christy and Ballo walk to the steps as the camera follows them. From here we take in the sights, exploring the gardens and architecture all around us. This day started far from our destination, but in the end, the road travelled was one of great sights and places to explore. It seemed fitting to end our travels exploring the bridge we first began our journey on, as the end of the day set upon us. Ballo is urinating on a lone rock on the beach as outtakes and funny moments appears on the screen.
Remember, don't take life too serious. We don't, and nor does Valor.
Ballo runs unenthusiastically across the beach.
Well, you ran for like 2 seconds, yay. You're adorable. The sounds of nature. And motorbikes. A lot of motorbikes. My weakness. Gates!
I get stuck going through a gate by a rock wedged under it.
And apparently stones, they get stuck in gates. And if that shot actually makes it in, it will be full of plane noises. This shot brought to you by plane noises.
The screen fades and a photo of Valor wearing Christy's denim battle jacket is displayed on the right hand side of the screen. I'm glad you made it to the end. Valor and I really appreciate it, and I apologise for my humour, but something needs to make up for my monotone voice. If you want more of this content and are a glutton for punishment, consider subscribing to the channel. Please check out our other content that you might find something you like, and check out Valor's Instagram, the link is in the description. But most of all, leave a comment. I want to interact and learn from the feedback you give. We wish you all the best on your journey, whatever form that takes. Goodbye now.